All right, I need you to do me a quick favor. Raise your hand. If you can't, all right, excellent. That's going to come in handy in just a second. The first thing that I wanted to do was to say thank you to Compass Intelligence for recognizing Camgian as an innovative product and leader of the year. And certainly some of the discussions that were had here earlier regarding the need to put practical use in place with the Internet of Things, and what is this Internet of Things and how does it work. Hopefully I can shed some light into what Camgian sees in the market and what our customers see in the market today. The thing about coming to this Internet of Things rooms and seeing all this is it's so exciting. I mean, there's so much movement and passion and all of this new sensors that are being developed, but they seem still today in this big wave to be sensors that are single-purpose type sensors. And that there are companies out there who are building platforms that still require businesses to hire some computer scientist or technologist to come in to figure out actually how to use that today. It reminds me of a parable of the blind man and the elephant. Now, if you know the parable of the blind man and the elephant, please raise your hand. See, I knew it was going to come in handy. All right. So if you don't know that, I'll give you a little insight into that. It's really about, there were 6 blind men, and they all had the opportunity to touch some part of the elephant. One touched the tusk, and he felt the tusk. And one touched the leg, and one touched the tail, and one touched the body. And they went back and they started collaborating together, and they said, well, what was that you touched? What was it? And one that touched the tusk said, oh, it was a plowshare. And the one who touched the tail said, it was a rope. And the one who touched the leg said, oh, it must be a column. Now, see, the interesting thing about these single-purpose sensors in the Internet of Things is they're a little bit like this blind man parable, in that they're a little bit right, but the reality is that in order to make an informed decision about what's going on, you have to be able to see the big picture. You have to be able to fuse that information together in order to create intelligence. Now, the interesting thing about the IoT, or this connected Internet of Things space, and you heard us people talk about big data and lots of data. Well, certainly, the more things that we connect, the more data that starts flowing through. And for businesses today, that's scary. Because the reality is they get in a flood of that and they can't understand what to do with it. And so most people just turn it off. They don't know how to handle it. And for most businesses who are operating, what they really want to do is to be able to give the people who are operating, give their managers, give the people on the floor actionable information. So in comes Egbert. Egbert allows businesses to connect multiple sensors, multiple types of sensors, to be able to fuse that information together and to create actionable intelligence. Now, where is this actionable intelligence? Is it something that happens back in this back office cloud, or is it something that happens right now in the store or in this particular field of where you are? Where is that today? What Egbert allows us to do is to do processing at the edge. It allows us to get multiple sensors, plug them in, or connect them wirelessly, and ultimately provide actionable information to our customers. That is one of the reasons that Camgian and our Egbert system was chosen as an innovative product of the year. Today, we are focusing on building some initial solutions that are in the retail space. And people say, why do you want to be in the retail space? Because there is a multitude of businesses in that space who need multiple sensors in their operations in order to run their business. And so that's the first place that we are. What we're also doing is working with partners and other industries to be able to take this type of device straight to the business user and allow that business user to be able to build solutions that they need for themselves. If you want to know more information about how we're doing that, or if you're interested in learning how does Egbert actually apply in businesses today, I encourage you to either see me or to go to egburt.com. And we have a program that's established that's called Exploration Egbert. And what this is allowing us to do is to work with certain industries and partners in developing specific solutions in their unique areas and being able to deploy that today. Thank you for the opportunity to speak with you, and it's a pleasure to be here.